What's up YouTube, Jeff back again, and today another very exciting Samsung video for you guys. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get the notification LED light that so many people love from the old school Samsung phones back on your Galaxy S23 Ultra. This also works on the S22 Ultra, Z Fold 4, etc. It's a trick that's going to be applicable to all those newer Samsung flagships. Before we do get into that, I want to remind you guys that if you are interested in helping me out, you can actually get paid some money by me to help me review apps just like the one I'm going to show you today. It kind of helps me offload some of the research on my channel, help out my subscribers, also make a little extra money. Go to this place on my website and sign up. You can get paid between $25 and $100 to help me review some apps like the one that you're going to see today. If you're interested in reviewing apps and making some cash, I pay direct by PayPal. Once you send me a little short synopsis and overview of the app, it really helps me out and also lets you guys make a little money for doing something fun like reviewing your favorite apps. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about it. Today we're going to be talking about the application which is called Notification Light for Samsung, also used to be called AOD Notify. So if you actually go into the Galaxy Store, the Play Store, and search for AOD Notify, you will find this application. I'll link it below as well though. This is an app that allows you to enable not only the old school LED that you have from your past Samsung phones, but also a more enhanced version of the always-on display that you know and love on your Galaxy phone. So you can see right here that they also have a beta program which you can join. I actually have joined that on another one of my accounts, but this one I'm running the stable just to show you guys. Overall good reviews. Obviously there's going to be some people who complain about things. A lot of times people don't know exactly how these things work. You can see it does have Android 13, One UI 5 compatibility. It does work with One UI 5.1 here on the Galaxy device, and I'm going to show you guys how to set it up. I've installed it fresh from scratch on this secondary S23 Ultra. Again, I have a couple of them so I can show you guys apps from scratch that I already have running on my main device. So if you go into the application, once you download it, here it is. There is a paid version that enables a lot of extra features, so just be aware of that. We're going to go through the setup. So you're going to tap next, and of course you do have to give it some permission and choose which apps you want this to work with. So if you go in here to apps, you want to choose whatever ones you want. I'm not going to choose, well, actually, let me choose all of them for the purposes of this. I can turn that off later. And then you can go back. And then notification access. It does need to be able to access your notifications, obviously, for obvious reasons. It is a notification app, so it needs to get those notifications so it can actually show the light when the notifications arrive. When should the always-on display be displayed? Either not visible or only on notification, or show always. So I like this option, which is actually an option that you won't see by default on your Samsung device, which is to have the always-on display turn on only on notifications. That's another option that I really like about this AOD Notify app, is that it does give you the option to add this into your repertoire. Now you do need to install this AOD Manager here. You have to install unknown apps. Perfectly safe app. I've used this app for a long time. Lots of people in the Android community have. Very trusted people. But again, you should always make sure you know what you're installing. Basically allows it to turn on the always-on display on and off when those notifications come in. So now that's done. Next, you need to draw over the screen to show the notification light. This is a pretty justified permission because otherwise it's impossible for it to actually show you the notification LED. And so you can see right there that we will allow it to do that. And once you've done those things, then you're ready to use the app and you can get into the features of the application. So in here, you can actually see, again, the notification settings. You can choose which apps. You can also choose battery events to activate the notification light, like phone is charging, phone's fully charged, low battery. You can choose for notifications to be ignored when the phone is unlocked. You can also choose to ignore non-removable notifications, which, are like persistent ones that are from the system or whatever, like do not disturb. Obviously, I don't want a notification light for that. Mark notification as seen when it's cleared, phone unlocked, or screen on. So you actually get some customizations as to when the notifications are considered seen, which I think is a great feature to have as well. You can see here, before I go into the other settings here, I did buy the Pro mode, which I think is like $3.99 or $4.99. I've had this app for a long time, but I personally think if you enjoy these features and you want to use it on a daily basis, it is a great opportunity to show thanks to the developer and get some additional features. So you can go into the notification light and you can change the style of the light. You can use LED dot, screen edge, which will actually just illuminate around the screen. You can choose top, bottom, left, or right. You can turn them all on or not. You can do camera edge, which will light up the ring at the top of the camera there, or you can disable it. Now, I kind of like the camera edge myself, so that when you have a notification, it lights up the camera edge. It only has it there when they first come in, but you can also see here the always on display that AOD Notify allows you to enable as well, which is another one of my favorite pieces of this app. So if you go into the notification light, you can also change the dimensions, how long it shows, turn on stamina and interval mode in here. You can also go to notification preview so that when you have a notification come in on your always on display, you can choose to show a preview of that notification. This is a nice feature that you actually don't get on your Galaxy phone by default. So having this notification preview on makes it really helpful to kind of see what's in there. You can also customize the color settings, so you can change the color for each individual app. You can see that a lot of them are blue, but if you want to change Gmail to a red light, then you can automatically change that so that it's easier to see your Gmail notifications. And you can choose to colorize the notification light depending on the app icon, which is actually an easier thing to do. It'll basically color it the default color for that app icon based on what you're interested in. Now you can also change colors on messages for specific contacts, and also change the battery color based on different events. We talked about the different events earlier, which was the low battery, charging, and things like that. Now, in terms of the color mode on the notification light, you can choose to either show the latest color or show alternately the different colors, kind of which ones are available. Like if you have Twitter and it's blue, Gmail is red, etc., it'll alternate those different colors as it kind of goes through the different notifications that you have, which is a really nice feature. And you guys can see the camera ring up there. When I go into the colors, actually, you can kind of see what that looks like when you change it from here to there. You can see at the top of the camera ring, you change it here, it'll go from blue to a different shade of blue, and then cycle through all the different colors that you have based on the notifications that have come in. You can go into general settings and change a couple of interesting things here. On the always on display operation mode, again, you can change to tap to show only on notification, show always. You can change the clock style of the always on display. This actually just takes you directly into the Samsung always on display clock style manager. You can change always on display system settings. That also takes you into the system. You can go into custom nighttime, disable the app during this time. So like if you want to disable this from, let's say, midnight through 7 a.m., then you can disable it there. Follow do not disturb, display time, wake screen, choose to wake up the screen when the notification arrives if you like that feature. I personally don't like that because that'll drain more battery, and the notification LED being on is already kind of the helpful piece of this app. So a lot of customization you can do here. Again, you can also test it up here at the top to kind of see what things are going to look like, and turn on, you can see right here, it'll do a test kind of so you can see how things work. It shows you a notification preview there, what it's going to look like when it comes in. That way you can also kind of see what it's going to look like on your new always on display. You can see there how it shows you a preview of the message there on the always on display, which is a really nice feature and something that I really enjoy using on the device. Anyway, this app does let you get back your LED notification light if it's something that you really like on your Samsung. Again, some of these features, like the custom colors and the LED notification in the status bar, do require paying for a little bit extra payment on top of the download that you get from the Play Store, but I personally find that it's worth it for something like this. I use it on my devices, and it really makes it easier for me to see what notifications are coming in and decide if I need to take action on those notifications or if it's something I don't really need to deal with at the moment. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon for future videos like this. Again, if you guys are interested in helping me review some apps and getting paid between $25 and $100, just fill out this form. I'll get in touch with you. I'm working through the list. Right now, it is US only for this, so keep that in mind as well. US only for the paid app reviews until I can expand it to international for payment reasons. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.